I think it's beef. She said no. You'll know what it is. Maybe he doesn't like me filming. Wasn't that wonderful? I don't think the dog thought so. He's right there. Hi guys, welcome back. Where are we today? Somewhere brand new. We are in Sapan Kwai. Sapan is the Thai word for bridge and Kwai is the Thai word for buffalo. It can represent some other words depending on the tone, I think, but as far as I know, it's Sapan Kwai, Buffalo Bridge. It's a good place for me because my wife consistently calls me Kun Kwai, meaning buffalo. Anyway, I've been here periodically during my tenure here in Bangkok. And I decided to come along here today because this place has a lot to offer, more than you would think. So sit back, relax and enjoy our trip around or our day out in Sapan Kwai, Bangkok. One of the wonderful things about investigating Bangkok is finding new places and finding new things in those places. I get very bored living where I'm living because I tend to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Any of us do. It gets monotonous. But I don't have to travel very far to come here. This is 55 baht taxi ride from Rashida. And I've never been here at night. I'd love to come here at night. I have been once, I think. There's enough bars around here. We're here beside Juju, is that what it is? Juju Chicken, Korean chicken. That's this Korean chicken joint behind me here. But that's just one of the places I've never seen before. Let's keep going. I'm hungry, but I'm not going to start eating yet. Literally 10 paces down the road. It's all in Thai. Any ahana rai nakrap? Moo or gai? Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay. Oh, YouTube promotion Sapan Kwai. Okay. Ranahan Macmatini, Pampud Konfarang, Ranahan Macmatini, Ahana Roy Ma. Okay. Thank you. Kitwa Samsitniti, Wala Set Lao video. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So basically, that's my rubbish Thai, but she's invited me to come back and have something to eat. So we will. She sells pork and chicken, and I think she says crispy pork. The guys who speak Thai better than I do, and there are a lot of you, will be no doubt able to correct me on what I've just said. Guess what? I've just found a place where you can get fish and chips. Although you see there's no plural in the Thai language, so they translate it as fish and chip. I'd hate to order fish and chips and get fish and chip. This merits further investigation. There we are. They have it in plural there. You got fish and rice, fish and chips from sea bass. Can you read that? I don't know if the glare is on the there is a glare. There is a bloody glare. There we are. Sea bass, $2.19, ruby fish, $1.89, and snakehead, $2.19. Jeepers creepers, calamari, chicken rib, barbecue pork, and salad. And it's all there, lads. It's all there. This sounds absolutely wonderful. It's got beer, wine, and cocktails. This sounds absolutely wonderful. It's a little bit early, but one of the things that will throw me off going into these places is they play music. If they play music, I just can't do it because of bloody copyright. But you know that she's doing her sewing. I have a shirt I need repaired. I should have brought it with me. Yet another eatery just meters away. That's a souped up Hilux. Another eatery just meters away from the other two. I'd be intending to go for the fish and chips just to see what it was like. And a big shout out to Pete from Thailand Bound. Good on you, Pete. Looking forward to the next live stream with you. But if I do have the fish and chips, it'll be in honour of you. You know that. Anyway, I don't know if I will. It depends if they play music in there. But our choice of culinary delights seem endless. And our choice of exciting things to see and do. There's a city hostel over there. City Paws Hostel. So you can see it there. City Paws Hostel. Maybe you could Google it. I'd say you could stay here for a very reasonable price. And we're on the BTS line. Let's have a look at that. I brought myself up onto this walkway. There's flyover or bridge. And it's very busy. Lots of people coming and going. And the last time I was here, I'll tell you, it was not a story. I'll tell you, well, it's a little story. The last time I was standing here, it was during COVID, or around that time. And I was doing the same kind of thing. I think if you search back at God knows what video it was a long time ago. We did a video from here around about that time, COVID-y time. A young lady walked along and expressed an interest in walking along with me, if you know what I mean. She couldn't have been more than between 25 and 30. And I declined because I was doing my video. I remember that. So I said to myself, I wonder if I stand here today, will history repeat itself? Or was that a once-off? One thing about Bangkok, you never know. You absolutely never know what's going to happen. This is a very special place. I mean, Thailand in general, but Bangkok in particular is a very special place. Stand in one place long enough and something will happen, that's for sure. So about 500 meters down there, I can see it, is the BTS station. I'm assuming it'll be called Sapang Kwai BTS or something along those lines, but you know I'm a Philistine. This is a great place to stand, believe me. This is a great place to stand to meet people. Thais are very polite. They'll stop before they cross the line of the camera and they'll say, can I pass? And so many ladies have been very polite to me so far. It's wonderful. So there's a bit of a street view. The BTS is overhead. You can hear it roaring. This reminds me of the movie Rear Window with Jimmy Stewart. Just looking through his window with a telescopic lens at life going by in the apartments yonder. There's some street activity. Rear Window, how about that? This looks like the starting grid of the MotoGP, and they're off. There we go, look. Bedlam, madness. Wonderful. This looks promising. We've just come down the street level on the far side of the road where we were to begin with. And there's this bar called the Glur, G-L-U-R, Glur Bar. And that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They have lobster every day. Sonic Soul, me and my family. Laban Bright Moon. Day something, I can't, what's that? Dari Yank, whatever, live band. And Sharky Lamb. So there you go. Lots of variety. I told you, there you go, there's a music venue here in Sapang Kwai at the Glur Bar. Wonderful. This is actually similar to Sukhumvit by way of the fact that it's on the BTS line. And there's lots, as you see, there's lots to do. There's lots of places. I think there's a shopping complex down there. I mean, we've been in and out of shopping centres, left, right and centre. But I'll continue to walk down and we'll see what we can discover. I don't know if you've cared to see the inside of another bloody shopping centre. Let's go and get something to eat. There's any amount, by the way, the amount of smile, and I'm not pulling your leg, I am not pulling your leg. The amount of smiles I'm getting from girls here is unbelievable. One girl just passed me by there and just looked straight in the eye, went, big smile. So I wasn't wrong about this place. History might just repeat itself. This is what I'm saying about the things you see and discover. Kid in a shopping trolley just being wheeled along the street. Thailand is so special. It really, really is. It never ceases. I never cease to be amazed and surprised at the people, at the wonderful people I meet in Thailand. At this stage of proceedings, I'd like to give a big shout out to everybody who's helped me on Buy Me a Coffee. They are lads. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's what keeps me going. Believe me, this week, the support I've had on Buy Me a Coffee has actually kept me going. I won't go into too much detail on my finances, but it really has, and thank you so much. And if you want to do the same, you can scan the QR or click the link in the description. It would be a real help to me. Thank you again. Thanks again, lads. Looking for more specific directions, we're at Sutisan Vinichai 1. So I'm actually spoiled for choice for places to go. I'm a bit weary about the battery. I have 2 batteries with me. One was fully charged before I came out and it just died. I think I need to buy a new one. And the battery that's in it now, in the camera now, isn't fully charged. So I'm hoping I can keep this rolling until we reach a conclusion. I could go into Pizza Hut, but why would I do that? I mean, I can get that anywhere. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. One of the things that's always amazed me about Thailand is delivering ice on flatbed trucks in 30 something, what is it today? It says 31. It feels a lot hotter, but that's all ice. I mean, who would have thought that you could put ice on a flatbed truck and deliver it in those quantities without losing it before you get to where you're going? So I'd made my decision. In honor of Peter from Thailand Bound, I'm going to have myself some fish and chips, Thai style. There's no cod. It's ruby fish and sea bass or snakehead. Ruby fish, sea bass or snakehead. Snakehead, I don't like the sound of it, but we go for a bit of sea bass. It's pretty pricey. The sea bass is $2.19. Ruby fish is $1.89, $1.99. Fish and rice, fish and chips. Let's just give it a go and we'll see. I'll go for the fish burger bun. That's what I'll do. I'll go for the fish burger bun for $1.89. Let's see what that's like. They're locked. They're not open. Baloney. Made me decision and they're bloody well closed. Let's go up here. Well, I think I'm going for beef. There's a dog. I think it's beef. She said no. You'll know what it is. Maybe he doesn't like me filming. Oh, this is better. You see, I didn't fancy really paying 189 or 200 baht for fish and chips. because I'm not saying that because the place wasn't even open, but I'm kind of sure that the portions you get fish-wise aren't really that big at all. And of course, the fish is top notch, like sea bass. That would have been nice, but unfortunately they weren't open. But this crowd are, and I've had a query from one of our subscribers in Perth in Australia. Why do I do my dances in public? And I just say, I don't know. So, if you like this portion of the video, you can help me out and buy me a coffee. There's a QR code. Wasn't that wonderful? I don't think the dog thought so. He's right there. What the hell? Oh, that's wonderful, all that walking around. I tell you, if the battery goes, it might do. If it does, I'll reconvene when I get back and recharge. But I want you to see this, whatever it is we're going to eat. Okay. Well, as I said, it's not a food review channel, but the rice, and a big shout out to Pete from Thailand Bound, who has sent me a happy St. Patrick's Day message. And thank you very much, Pete. I appreciate it. So I don't know if you know this, but Pete is technically Irish as well. So there you go. I could like to say you heard that first here, but you didn't. If you were watching the live stream with him, between myself and Pete the other week, you would have known. So I have a plate of boiled rice, and I have a bowl of what I think is beef. There it is there. So again, it's not a food review channel, but I'm going to see what it is. God knows what it is. You know what it is. She said new. I think new is beef. It's only one way to find out. That's beef. That is really nice. That is really, really nice. Really, really delicious. I swear to God, it's rarely that I have something as good as this. My goodness gracious me, lads. We are treating ourselves today. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right, Ma. All right, Jane. Thank you. Delicious. Salty. Just the right amount of salt. Or saltiness, I should say. 1 second. Just pour it on there. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but that is lovely. I think that's basil. I'm not sure. I'm saying we've got bean sprouts. Is it bean sprouts? You see, I'm a total for the sign, lads. Total for the sign. Somebody said on my last video they couldn't believe that I spent 13 years in Thailand and didn't know Pat Cow Prao or whatever the hell it was I was eating. And I just said, where is it written that I'm supposed to know what's what? That's a piece of it. That is wonderful. Yeah, by the way, it is St. Patrick's Day. The only national holiday in the world that's celebrated all over the world, apart from here. The pyramids in Giza, is it, are green. The Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower, the Sydney Opera House, the Great Wall of China, the river in Chicago are all green. But you wouldn't know it if you were here. This is absolutely wonderful. It really is. I hope you're enjoying this video as much as I'm enjoying bringing it to you. Wonderful. So you don't want to see me plow my way through this. So we can reconvene when I finish. That is spot on. That is absolutely spot on. I'm glad I came here. I'm glad the fish and chip place was closed. That was lovely. This is lovely. It's actually called beef stew with rice. Really tasty, really tasty. So have you seen it, as you've seen in this video so far, this is just one of the many places you can come in Sapa Kwai. I have seen at least 5 Farang walking around here. And that's not an exaggeration, at least 5, which is a lot more than you'd see in Rashida at any one time. So maybe I'm discovering this late. Maybe it is popular with ourselves, but it's certainly a wonderful place to come, it really is. They could do with tissues. Oh, they have tissues, hang on. Oh dear God. That is wonderful. Now let's see what the damage is. Oh shit. Check in the cup. Oh dear God. Scan okay. Okay.
130
130, okay. Scan QR okay? Okay. Scan, check out. Oh, Tini. Oh, thank you. Okay. See, I told you me Thai was shite. 130
จ้ะ
พร้อมพูดภาษาไทยพอมีเมียคนไทยลูกชายคนไทยโอเค
พูดเก่ง
อันนี้โอเค Right now? Okay? Okay, thank you so much. Aroy Jane. Okay. That was a wonderful idea. And you know, it's been a wonderful idea to come here today. It really has. I've seen so much more than I've seen before. And I know if I came here at night, I just have that feeling. There's so many bars around here. There's other places around here where you could be entertained. I won't go into detail on that, but you know what I mean. Sure, you get that anywhere. So this is Sapang Kwai. I don't want to leave. I just don't want to go home. There's no reason. It's only 5 to 11. So what do you do when you're enjoying your day out and you don't want it to end? Well, I got a taxi here. And I'm thinking I'm going to walk home. Now, I might make it all the way. It's about 3-4 kilometres, maybe more. About 3 or 4 kilometres. And it's fairly hot. But we'll see how far we get. And we see what we can see as we walk along. Rashida is this way, by the way. And I'll just say this. There's any amount of middle-aged ladies going about their business. And I might be the wrong side of middle-aged. I still like to consider myself middle-aged. But there's boundless opportunity. I feel it in my water. Let's keep going. Gotta go. That building wouldn't be out of place in Europe. It's the Suda Palace Hotel. That's what it's called. Ow, ow, ow. Sometimes the hairs on my chest get caught in the chain here, and that's really horrible. That's it there. The Suda Palace Hotel in Sapang Kwai. Very handsome looking building altogether. One of the things that I incorporate into these videos is exercise. And it's crucial for me, it's absolutely crucial for me at my age to get some exercise in. And that's the reason I'm trying to walk as far as I can on the way home. The sights and the sounds are endless. You know, it's wonderful. Life is wonderful, lads, it really is. Of course it's what you make it. God, it's a long way. Let's keep going. Do you ever go on an excursion? I started these excursion videos a few weeks ago to different parts of Bangkok, and they weren't necessarily the most popular. I try to bring you as much content, as varied content as I can. But as a lot of other YouTubers will tell you who are based in Thailand, it's hard to come up with content that hasn't been come up with already, hasn't been done already. And that's why I'm leaning towards more location-based content. Unless something happens to me, and I'll share that with you, as you know. You've got Thai Chinese comfort food over there. You got 7-Eleven over here, and Europeans. And Mix UE, I can never pronounce that, ice cream. Mix UE ice cream is a Chinese franchise, and you can get a cone for as little as 15 baht. The amount of Eastern Europeans I see, I can hear them talking. There are oodles of foreigners farang around here, and that just proves it. Anyway, get across this junction, keep going. You know, I'm deliberately stopping as I'm going, just to give you the sensation or the feeling of coming on the walk with me. Some of the places you'll see are fairly desolate, and because it's a kind of a overcast kind of day, it looks a little bit drab, almost like anywhere in Europe would be. But then you turn a corner and it brightens up. I'm almost regretting this. The heat is intense, it really is. That's one of the things. You see, I'm tempted to wipe my brow with this, but this is my microfiber lens cloth. The amount of lens cloths I've destroyed by wiping the sweat off my brow, because when you wash them, they lose the fibers change. They're not as microfiberish, or they're not as effective at cleaning the lens as they would be if you hadn't washed them. There's a very elaborate restaurant here. Look at this. Can I do this without adjusting the lens? I think I can. Can you see that? That's a huge place. They got an inside air conditioned and they got an outside, and no doubt, obviously, it's barbecue stuff, mala, I suppose. I don't know. But it's now 12:10, and the office workers are getting out. So there's office workers going in to have their lunch. It's a very elaborate looking place altogether. Oh, look at the size of that. They're advertising Chang in there as well. Geez, I'd murder a Chang right now. God. But from 11, see, they changed the licensing hours here. You probably know that. Well, if you live in Thailand, you do know that. And if you don't live in Thailand, you might know that. That before the licensing hours here, hang on, they're playing music there. So, sorry. Okay. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. You see, before the licensing hours here were from 11 till 2, and then from 5 to midnight. But they've changed it now. I think it's temporary, I'm not sure, but it's now from 11 to midnight. There's no breaks. And it's very good. I just think, personally speaking, I don't know why countries do that. I mean, there's nothing to stop you buying drink the night before and drinking it at home. You know, having these restrictions. There are countries that don't have these restrictions, and it has no real negative effect on the economy or the culture or the community, let's say. I've just come across the stinkiest bit of waste ground. This land is worth a fortune. Thailand Bible Society, can you see that? Thailand Bible Society? Anyway, there was obviously a building here before, all the rubble. There's a bit of a, I don't know, dead animal smell here. It looks like they're going to be laying piles, I don't know. 5 will get you 10, there's a 7-Eleven going here. That's just me. So I've made it to the Surisan Sapan Kwai. This is Sapan Kwai. That's Surisan over there, junction. It's about 2 kilometers from where I was, where I ate the food, say. And it's about another kilometer and a bit to get home. More wasteland over there. I'll swing the camera around. If you have land in Thailand, or well in Bangkok, you're just sitting pretty. And of course, there won't be a Farang amongst us who are watching this video that'll be able to say they do have land, because we can't have land. But geez, the land around here, that is worth a fortune. And the stinky place is worth a fortune. The only reason I was saying the stinky, where I was standing, there was a kind of dead animal smell, dead rat or something like that. Anyway, we're almost home. Let's grab these lights while we can. This is an interesting spot. You got a road down here, you got a road there, and you got a motorway above it. 3 roads on top of each other. If you want to get to Pontutini, you go that way on the toll road above us. Some of the infrastructure in Bangkok is amazing, it really is. I better cross the road while I can. So I've made it back across to Sudisan Wigwang. This is it, and Sapang Kwai is across the way there. Oh, there God Almighty! It's almost too far to walk, but it's too close to justify getting a taxi, and that's the bummer. And it's got to be hotter than 31. It was 31 already before a second. It's 32. Well, it says 32, but it also says. It doesn't say it feels like anything. It says rain ending around 1 p.m. What rain? I don't know. Let's press on. I'm absolutely parched. Get me Coke. No grab. Come me Coke, no grab. Try grab. I won't survive without it. Check. Correct. Sipa. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No problem. Honest to God, sometimes just nothing else will. Sometimes nothing else will do. You remember the song "Ice Cold Coke on the Back of My Throat"? Am I going to be done for copyright for saying that? Hang on. Here we go. Nothing else will do. I swear to God, nothing else. Just to point out, we're opposite another hostel here. This is in Tramrad 37. That's where we are. And that's the Chair Hostel, C-H-E-R, the Chair Hostel, Bangkok. It's called the Urban Greenery. So, if you're looking for somewhere to stay cheaply, there's 2 hostels we featured in this video. Yep. More Eastern Europeans. You see that? I've nothing against Eastern Europeans, but there's more Eastern Europeans. They seem to gravitate towards this part of Bangkok. Oh my God. I'm nearly there. This is in Tramara. I live off this street, but when I turn off, it's another almost a kilometre up to the condo. I'm worn out. I tell you, it's times like this when There's water dripping there. God damn. It's times like this when I need a friend. And you can make friends on what's become a very good friend of this channel. And that's Thai Date VIP. On Thai Date VIP, many of our viewers in this channel have met their future wives and girlfriends. The owner of Thai Date VIP is a good friend of mine. He's a French guy, he's from Hoi Hin, and I can stand over it, I really can. It's a wonderful website. If you sign up to it, you can probably meet your future Thai girlfriend or wife. It's worth a shot, lads. The link is in the description below. Tell them Dave sent you. After that Coke, I'm still thirsty. I just want to get home and lie down. I really do. I'm just absolutely exhausted after our excursion. But I'm exhilarated at the same time because you're there. Well guys, we've just about made it. We're only up here, about 100 meters. Turn right, turn left, and we're almost there. I want to thank you for joining me. I am worn out. That was an excursion and a half. I'll give you a heads up about how many kilometers that I have covered today, or steps that I have taken. According to Samsung Health, why can't this just work? Well, according to this, it says you've been active for 22 minutes. That's baloney. I've been active for longer than that. And in terms of kilometers, it should say, but it doesn't. This, I don't know what this is doing. I don't know what it's at. But look, I've taken some steps towards improving my health. And I hope you feel that you've taken some steps towards improving your entertainment. Because that's what I try to do. I try to entertain you. This has been a wonderful video. It's been my pleasure to bring it to you. I'm going to go back. I'm going to drink copious amounts of water. I'm going to lie down. I'm going to get into some online activity. Then I'm going to collect my son from school. I'm going to edit this and put it up on YouTube. And I thank you all for being there. And make sure, lads, if you haven't done so already, click the like button, subscribe button, the share button. Do all those wonderful things. And I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.